guys. We'll get started with head coach Oscar Pareja. Oscar, just obviously first one of the season. How the boys feeling after that one? We heard the music loud and clear from over here.
Right. After a difficult weeks, the boys have found today not just a good version of what we are that has happened before without just finding the result. But today was much complete. We have good performance. We have players just getting much closer to their best way or best performance individually. But we got the result. We scored goals. We have volume. That we have the initiative to play the way we are. And we control the team that has a lot of speed, especially in the flanks, and we're happy. So, congratulations to the footballers, and happy to see them enjoy it again, the result.
Michael, kick us off with the questions you have.
Congratulations on the win. How important was it to finally get a couple of normal weeks with a week between games to be able to really kind of fine-tune the team to get them to where they hardly gave up a single chance in this game?
Right. It has been a challenge for us to train and have the complete roster, and this week was not an exception. In regards, we had many players outside of for the FIFA 8. But we have time to work though. With the group that stay, we had a couple days where we needed to, or we could do the repetitions, or just get back to some principles that make us feel more like us, knowing that we have to glue together these new players and have best chemistries. So we help a lot just to work this week. It did.
With so many of your top attackers missing, how important was it for guys like Lynn and Nico Lodeiro to step up and get their first MLS goals for Orlando in this match tonight?
Jack is not a surprise. Is a player who patiently has been waiting his opportunity. I could say that maybe he should have more games at this point with the way he has performed in the second group and what he has achieved as an individual. And he's very lethal and he has goals. So today he opened the game. Jack's discipline and constantly effort is paid off today, and we're happy. And with Nico as well, I'm happy to see him scoring. It's not just all the work that he does for the team internally in the game, but scoring is great for us.
Last one I have for you is, Daggers had a little bit of a tough start to the season, but he was everywhere tonight, offensive end, defensive end, and really creating a lot of havoc on the right flank in the attack.
Right, yeah. No, I want to recognize this game too. Many of them, including me, the coach, that we haven't had a good couple of weeks. Has been a very challenging, not responding in results. And just having them perform better and seeing how they raise the level is just made me feel very pleased. And Dagur is a good example. He has been struggling in some areas that he dominated very well, and we consistently say during the week by video training and said, well, we'll be back, things will be back, and those sensations will be back. Today is a good day for him, for us, for many of us that has been low in our performance, and this week we will work again and try to get another 3 points at home and next weekend.
Mike, go ahead.
Profe, bueno, felicidades con la victoria primeramente. ¿Cómo puedo redactar esta pregunta? Porque es un performance que bueno, algo que no hemos visto todavía esta temporada, como hicimos en Guatemala, un equipo bien chispudo, con el esfuerzo, ganando los segundos balones, los pases precisos, está lloviendo, como puede escuchar, pero viendo este performance hoy comparados a los primeros 4 que hemos visto, ¿qué tipo de placer usted sale con este resultado, que ya pueden eliminar esta mala racha que tenían y ya pueden empezar casi del pie derecho esta temporada?
Sí, la verdad que el resultado ayuda mucho a que todas las cosas que pasaron en la cancha se vean mucho mejor. En fútbol y en esta industria ganar es por lo que competimos, entonces nos vimos mucho mejor en muchas áreas. Lo que pasa es que no la estábamos metiendo, no estábamos haciendo goles y estábamos concediendo muchos goles también que venían de la nada, porque el partido contra Montreal acá y el partido con Minnesota es muy difícil mirar, cuando miran los métricos, pensar que esos partidos no se ganaron. Pero yo le digo a los pelados que hay que hacer goles para ganar y que no le hagan a uno, no es solo el trámite del juego. Hoy yo vi un trámite muy limpio, vi un equipo con una idea de juego que es nuestra idea, con mucha personalidad, y la verdad que pudimos haber marcado más goles, pero estamos muy felices y muy agradecidos que Dios nos da esta oportunidad de volver a ganar en frente de nuestros fans.
Now, I wanted to ask you in English, we saw a different complete lineup, obviously, with a group of players out with their national teams for this weekend. The question in particular I had is with Luis Muriel. He's been playing more of a deeper role since he arrived at the team. Obviously, Jack Lynn gets the start. How have you kind of been able to see Luis Muriel kind of take up pretty much that responsibility when it comes to leading the attack, especially today? And then obviously with Jack Lynn being able to really have that understanding with not only Luis Muriel but the wingers as well.
Right, it's what is one of the reasons that we've been struggling in some part of the games, saying that we have had very good actions to or moments in those games that we lost. Even in Atlanta, we have personality. We try to be protagonists of the game, despite we were with players that were not in available for us. But we lost, and then nothing seems like it works when you lost. But today, what you're asking about Muriel's function, it seems like he's gluing together with the players much better. What happened is that we are finding a player who can link with us, and he can link with the other forward. But at the same time, we need to deal with the challenges that bring to have two strikers, because that brings some balances too. So how we do it and how can the players compensate what we need to do or what we used to do. Those are the things that we are working during the weeks, and with not having too many days to work has been a challenge too. But with not excuses, we gotta perform like tonight again. And every player has to adapt to the system and the model of the idea of the game that is implanted here in Orlando. I need to make good decisions on lining the team up, on training the boys the way we need so they are optimized. So we all know that we need to push harder, but today it is a great feeling to get the 3 points again.
Kyle?
Yeah, not only a clean sheet against Austin, but only one shot on target allowed. Can you just talk about the defensive performance and the improvement defensively over the last couple games?
Right, good. It's a good metric for us. We have finding answers and solutions during this past week. When you review the metrics that we have had in games that we didn't win is incredible. But today was complete. We didn't allow them to have shots or not many. We look solid. I think we have volume, especially when we start the second half. We have possibilities to score. We have 2 goals. Yeah, I think it's one of those days where you want kind of to restart the machine again and say we can do this and we need to do it again. So thanks to our fans for their patience. I know we are a team that had high expectations, and we're not content where we are now. But today it was a good day to show them that the boys have talent, and when we have a good team to keep walking higher.
I'm gonna go to the Zoom for the final one with Luis Pinedo.
Hola, profe. Bueno, felicidades por la victoria. Quería preguntarle sobre Luis Muriel. Se le vio casi todo el partido intentando buscar jugadas de ataque, pero también tenía un liderazgo, ¿no? Hablaba mucho tanto con Iván, con la gente ahí del ataque de Orlando. Quería que usted nos pueda decir si usted está viendo una evolución de Luis Muriel en un rol más de líder.
Bueno, es muy sano para nosotros encontrar respuestas de los jugadores que vinieron, no solo en la cancha y con sus acciones de juego, sino verlos con ese compromiso social que tienen en la cancha, y que son jugadores de experiencia y que vienen con esos deseos de ayudar. Entonces me alegra mucho ver el liderazgo que está ascendiendo con él, con Nico, dentro del grupo, que es muy necesario, y me alegra que se eche el equipo al hombro, como decimos en nuestros países. Es importante que ellos entiendan que son jugadores muy importantes para nosotros, pero no nos decepcionan. Están haciendo un gran trabajo en esa parte del liderazgo que usted está mencionando.
Lodeiro, Nico, just to get started, take us through that goal. What the goal you scored? I wanted to see what you saw and the discussion you had with Muriel on who would take it.
No, we train together every day in the practice, but when the ball is in that size, or Martin or myself, it's our time. But we talk about with Mirelli because we saw the keeper move, and also I tried to move a little the ball, but it was fun. And finally we can score a goal from free kick.
Go ahead, Michael.
Nico, congrats on the goal and the win.
Thank you.
As important as it was to score a couple of goals tonight, the defense gave up virtually nothing. Austin only had 3 shot attempts, only one of them on target, just a weak shot from distance. How important was the discussion this week in training about staying in shape and staying organized defensively? Because you guys offered nothing tonight to the opposition.
Yeah, it was very important our last week of training because we received easy goal in last couple games, and tonight I saw we did a good job because we tried to block every space and we moved like a shape, and I saw our defense was very good, but we need to keep training because it's a long season. We need to learn about our mistake, and it's important for us, for our confidence, the clean sheet.
You guys have come very close to getting results earlier this season, but it just wasn't falling right for you. But tonight you were able to get everything put together. How much of a weight off your shoulders is it to get that first win of the season?
I mean, of course, every time you want to win, but sometimes we play good and you can win the game. But we keep the calm. We talk, we train because we know we have a good team, good player, good staff, good organization. But sometimes it's time, and also lucky because sometimes we play good and we can score because the keeper make a good save and the post, and then we receive easy goal. But the more important for us, we maintain the calm, our focus, our concentration, and I thought tonight we played a little better.
Mike, go ahead.
Nico, bueno, felicidades con la victoria
Gracias.
y el gol también. Como hicimos en mi país, en Guatemala, el equipo hoy se vio bien chispudo, ganando los segundos balones, los pases estaban bien precisos, los jugadores básicamente buscando esas líneas y esos espacios de juego para dominar el juego hoy. Tus pensamientos en cómo se vio el partido desarrollar en los 90 minutos. Sacaron el resultado, pero también cómo viste el rendimiento del grupo también hoy.
Para hoy lo más importante era sacar un buen resultado, ganar, porque después de 4 partidos era importante ganar para la confianza y mantener la calma que dije recién en los entrenamientos, era importante ganar. Y después el equipo se vio bien, se vio, creo que jugamos un buen partido, correcto, tampoco fue que fuimos ese equipo que súper dominante o ese equipo incisivo todo el tiempo, jugamos con tranquilidad, después que se abrió el marcador dominamos. En el segundo tiempo, después del segundo gol, ellos controlaron un poco más la pelota, pero estábamos bien organizados. Creo que, como te dije, lo más importante era ganar y bueno, nos dio mucha confianza.
La celebración del gol, y algunos de plano en Seattle ya conocen un poco de esa historia, pero para el hincha aquí de Orlando, del botín y la llamada, ¿de qué se trataba esa?
No, esa celebración comenzó por allá en el 2009 cuando yo jugaba en Nacional, que se lo dediqué a mi padre, que estaba en la tribuna, le dije que si hacía un gol lo iba a llamar con el zapato y bueno, ahí empezó, hizo un gol en un clásico y después que él murió, después del 2011, todos los goles los celebro como llamando al cielo, porque quiero mantenerlo, siempre está conmigo, él vivía mucho el fútbol, era un amigo, le gustaba ir a las prácticas, entonces sé que él está ahí, entonces cada celebración es para él y ahora en vez de llamar a la tribuna, llamo al cielo porque sé que me va a estar mirando.
Last one for me. Rompen esta mala racha de 4 partidos, ya logran la primera victoria. ¿Dónde va este equipo ahora ya que pudieron sacar esta primera victoria de la temporada?
No, hay que seguir trabajando. Tampoco cuando perdimos, si bien estábamos preocupados, no había que dramatizar tanto porque es un campeonato largo, una temporada larga y no se define nada en los primeros partidos. Y tampoco ahora que ganamos pensamos que somos los mejores o que va todo bien. Hay que seguir entrenando, hay que mantener la calma. Todos sabemos que es una temporada larga, un campeonato difícil y hay que seguir por este camino.
We're going to go to Luis Pineda on the Zoom.
Sí, ¿qué tal, Nico? Felicidades por la victoria y el gol. Quería preguntarte sobre Dagur Dan. Se te vio hablar ahí en calentamientos con él. Estaban prácticamente uno del otro en la posición, en la medular. ¿Qué te pareció jugar con él ahí en el medio y qué fue lo que estaban hablando? Porque los dos obviamente tuvieron un gran partido el día de hoy. Muchísimas gracias.
Bueno, muchas gracias a vos también por las felicitaciones. No, con Dagur hablamos mucho porque hay muchos movimientos que tenemos que estar coordinados, Dagur y yo, entonces bueno, si bien los practicamos la semana, todo el tiempo hoy tratamos de repetirlo. Y creo que en el partido se vio muy bien, Dagur es un jugador muy importante para el equipo, ya lo venía haciendo el año pasado y bueno, yo como recién llegué me tengo que adaptar, tengo que aprender de los movimientos de él, los movimientos del equipo, por ahí yo estoy jugando tal vez en otra posición también, entonces tengo que estar atento, tengo que tener comunicación y bueno, tanto yo le digo algunas cosas como él me ayuda, me explica y creo que hoy no solo Dagur, sino creo que el equipo se vio bastante aplicado y correcto con la pelota y con los movimientos.